Hello, and welcome back to a long overdue video on the current state of my one of my current PC and Atari projects, Magical Fairy Drop, which I've gotten quite a lot done in the intervening time since the last video I did. I just wanted to show off a little bit of that and make it known that this project is still ongoing. So I wanted to start here. We're going to take a look at the PC version first. And you can see right away the character select screen has been spruced up quite a bit, and we've got a lot more of the character art in now. In fact, I've got the new character art for all the characters except for these two. There's only two left, and they're kind of the most important two, so I can't wait to get those. And I also have some more of the game concepts kind of finalized and conceptualized. So if you look underneath the character grid on the left side, there's this little display which shows each character's initial pit layout and then this attack pattern, which is a concept I'm still kind of playing with, which are those old numbered blocks at the very bottom. Right now the attack pattern is the same for all the characters, and the start pattern is the same for all the characters except for her, because I've been using her layout for testing for whatever reason. In fact, I'm going to use it right now to demonstrate one of the concepts that has been added to the game since the last time I did this video. Let's go ahead and select her, and we have this still kind of primitive schedule screen. I got this early kind of concept for a versus screen I'm still fleshing out. Now, I'll pause it right here. Hey, because you can pause now. So this interesting concept I put in now is this idea of these sort of, I'm calling metal blocks. Right now they're just gray squares, but so the game flow concept I'm working with right now is that you're going to build up power and use it to attack your opponent by dropping these numbered blocks into their pit. And if they ever end up with a complete row of these numbered blocks, they turn into these metal blocks, which are then permanent and can never, ever go away. So you want to keep raining these numbered blocks on your opponent to try to complete rows with them in their pit, and they'll turn to the metal blocks and they'll effectively lose that space in their pit for the rest of the game. It's gone. So if you look at the pit on the left here, you can see that if I match this row of clouds, it's going to cause one of these to happen. So I'll go ahead and do that. And it falls very slowly for debug purposes. And it's kind of hard to see. They're just slightly darker gray blocks. But those have now turned into these metal blocks, which are there permanent now. So effectively, the player on the left has just lost an entire row of their pit. And the idea is that different characters are going to have different attack patterns with these blocks that interact in different ways and things like that. But a lot of that's still being developed. But that's a big part of the direction that I've got the game going in. And I don't think there's really much else on the PC side to show off that's really substantial, apart from the character select screen being a little more fleshed out and stuff like that. So let's hop over to the Atari side now. So the Atari side has progressed rather similarly. We've got a lot of the new art in here. I'm going to redo a lot of these, though. I don't like the way the aspect ratios came out. I'm going to wait until I have all the art before I refine my process of adding these images to the Atari game, because it's a process I'm getting better and better at as time goes on. But if I go ahead and select a character here, you can see we've got the same issue. We have this versus screen, which is a bit more fleshed out here in the Atari version. I haven't positioned these faces correctly yet. That block in the middle is going to become something eventually. I just have to actually do it. But so going to the game, you can see here's the same layout that I had in the PC version. And if I do this match, I get the same thing. So those blank blocks at the bottom are the metal blocks that will eventually, are now there permanently, and I have to just kind of work around for the rest of the game. And that's, kind of the way that concept works. And hey, look at that. Pause works, and so does reset. Isn't that great? So the two-player screen, the two-player selection stuff is all functioning now too, which is somewhat new, I think. I don't remember if I had that working before or not, but it does work now. And it actually does go into two-player mode here. I'm playing on both controllers, it's two sets of keys on my keyboard. But so the two-player mode works. There's a few other things too. Like the game does now correctly handle game over conditions. So if I go into the fight here and just fill up, we get game over. Unfortunately, there's a known bug with this emulator where the start button doesn't work. So I can't continue. I can press reset to go back to the menu. And I think that probably about sums up where I am right now. There's a lot of other stuff I've done that's just not so visible and it's just harder to see. But yeah, I just wanted to throw this quick video together to let people know that this project is still ongoing, and you know, we're hoping to keep moving things forward. And I'm kind of building up steam on it again. And I think that's about it. So that'll be it for now. And hopefully we'll have more regular videos going forward now that I've been trying to dedicate more time to working on this project. But that'll be it for now. So we'll see you next time.